All right, guys. Once again, welcome to Brony Breakdown. We're just going to go ahead and just jump into it. 2-year anniversary for MLP. So in this episode, we're going to just do our content showing, which I'm not even prepared on. So I'm going to go through my like list and favorite list and see what I can pull. Paleo has a list because Paleo's always prepared. And then
I was doing that while you were watching the marching band thing.
I was going to do the same thing, but I decided to actually watch the marching band thing. And I have 2 monitors, so I have no excuse. But, yeah, we're going to just kind of give a retrospect over these last 2 years of ponies and how it's kind of impacted us, how it's changed us, the highs, the lows, and what we want to see in the many coming years of the show. So it's going to be kind of a sentimental, get your tissue box. It's going to be some tears and some laughs and just a good old retrospect, right?
Yep. But before we do, let's announce a few things. There are a few news announcements recently.
Well, there's one we announced ourselves. Lauren Faust is going to Equestria LA.
Yeah, that was like an hour and a half ago.
Which,
yeah,
go to Equestria LA's website if you want to. Yeah, squash, gross. Ugh, I'm done eating dinner. Sorry. Nasty. So, go to Equestria LA's website if you want to go to the convention and not eat squash. So, yeah, there you go.
Right across from Disneyland.
That's pretty awesome. All right, what are you going to say, Paleo?
Oh yeah, and the other thing is that the BronyCon documentary is going to be airing there at Equestria LA. It's at a the AMC something.
Dark Side?
No, it's man, I forgot the name of the place, but it's like in the it's like right beside the Disneyland Resort.
Yeah, it's nearby.
Yeah.
So, tickets do run around $100 a seat, but you get a Blu-ray DVD as well as to attend a Q&A afterwards with Lauren.
I think they give you a Blu-ray as in they ship it to you, because I don't think they have them ready yet.
No, they'll ship it to you because they are premiering it, but it's not the final cut from what I hear. So it's kind of like a screening before they release it. So yeah, go check it out. As far as our own documentary, stick around until after the show, and we'll give you a little bit of Q&A on that as well, if you all want updates or anything as to such. So, what other news is there, Paleo?
I think that's it.
God, we suck. Come to Brony Breakdown for all your new pony news that we don't know at all.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a new promo card at the New York Comic Con. And guess who it is?
Twist?
No, it's Derpy.
I take offense to that. I'm joking. No, yeah, I heard about that. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Man.
All these cards, man. Collectors are going crazy.
Yeah, you know the rarity card and the Fluttershy one? Those ones already go for like 200 on eBay. I wonder how much the Derpy one's going to go for.
1,000?
Probably.
Derpy's just really popular. I have another announcement. There's another convention going on here in the Southeast called the Winter Moon Celebration. It will be taking place in the awesome city of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Lock your doors and make sure. No, I'm joking. And half of the city. It won't. Just stay away from the bad parts. But no, Atlanta is a really awesome city for facilitating conventions. And they're setting one up, and it's on its way. I mean, it's taking form. EFR is already getting their feet wet with the project. So, and I will definitely be attending that. And hopefully,
yeah, you're only like 12 minutes away, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm extremely close.
Yeah, so I'll probably try to make it down there too, since it's about a 6.5-hour drive.
Better than a 10-hour flight to like. Okay, it was a 5-hour flight to Seattle, but still,
Yeah.
Was it a 5-hour flight to Seattle?
Yeah, about a 5-hour flight.
You know what's so funny is I never thought the West was so far away. How dumb does that sound? I know, but I never realized how far away the West Coast was.
Oh, we do live on a continent.
Yeah, well, yes, I'm quite aware. Here, we live on a continent? Like England? Let's just get into it. You know, that's pretty much news for the week, guys. They're really, to be perfectly frank.
Oh, there's another funny thing.
What?
Have you seen the Walmart Brony shirt?
I want that. I want that shirt so badly.
You just want that shirt?
I want that shirt. I want to wear it to the next BronyCon and walk around in it, and people be like, "What's with this guy? What's with this guy's shirt?" And hopefully those people know who I am. That way they can get the joke. But I would love to have that shirt walk around in it. Because it's like you're trolling Bronies, but you're not. And then you're trolling other people who aren't Bronies, but you're not. It's like, whoa. It's like the perfect shirt to really just troll everybody. And I want it.
Yeah.
Nice. Apparently Nashville's getting a pony convention from what I hear. A lot of the conventions are popping up everywhere. I think they're almost in the hundreds now. For as far as, like, I think there's like, what, 82 conventions? So it's getting close to 100 conventions. Throughout the lands of America. Heard Antarctica is going to get a convention for the penguins. Apparently penguins like the show a lot. Cool. That's sweet. As far as other news goes, just keep your ears open for season 3. Should be coming out hopefully in November.
In November. We know it's November.
They said 30 days, so I'm going to guess early November.
I mean, 30 days for the announcement. But it's going to be in November, but they're probably going to announce it sometime soon this month of when it's actually going to air.
We'll see what happens. Hold tight. One way or another she'll be popping up and we'll be able to enjoy the episodes. Is there any other news?
I don't think so.
I mean, the problem... Wait, let me open up Equestria Daily and scroll and find out. Hold on. I'll look for you guys, so that way you don't have to look. I can just say it to you. Scrolling.
I mean, that's what I've been doing. But yeah.
Scrolling. Ooh, Pixel Kitty's got a new Fallout swag bag. I love Pixel. She makes some great brew. Alright, let's go ahead and move on to the next part of the show then. Heads up, guys. Sorry about the show being kind of on the fly. It's been a very hectic week for ourselves with the documentary. We've been working really hard with our team. That's been our priority for the time. I've been juggling around some other things I've been doing, real life, top 10, and I want to make sure that we can, this show still delivers as far as what you all enjoy seeing. So we're going to keep trying our best so we can provide quality entertainment and help you all be smiling and have ponies in your heart.
Yeah. Oh, and if you want to ask us questions while we're doing the content, you can go to bronybreakdown.tumblr.com and ask us a question, so we can talk about stuff about the show and the 2-year anniversary and everything.
Yeah. Do it, fellas. All right, let's move on to the next part of the show. Content time. Gangnam Style time. Excuse me. Let me move this over here. I'm using this window so I can format it. By the way, how do you all like the Thursday hour early time slot? Is that actually a better thing? Are y'all happy with that? I'd love to hear opinions. People enjoy it. Very good.
Like to hear onions?
I love onions. I love Orlando bloomin' onions. No, you don't remember that from Robot Chicken?
Yeah, I do.
You do? Okay, well, it just wasn't funny. Yeah. Got it. All right, I feel great. What did the pony said to me? Oh God! Look what Matt sent me. Birthday boy. I love the.
Oh yeah, audience.
They don't have to know.
Yeah, Saber's birthday is tomorrow.
That's why the episode was moved to today, because tomorrow we'll be taking the day to do some documentary work in the morning and hang with family and friends in the evening. So the episode was moved to today.
Oh yeah, and besides MLP's birthday being today, it's also my dad's birthday today.
Birthdays everywhere.
Yeah.
God, look at that chat blowing up. I love you guys so much.
Then Hirosashi's birthday was on Sunday.
You guys are the best. All right. I'm gonna get the big old...
Then there's another birthday coming up. God damn.
God, Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
All right.
Yes, mine is September. Oh, not September.
I'm about to say, did I miss it?
It's not my own birthday.
You forgot your own birthday. How does a person do? My birthday is September. Oh no, not the song. Mid-December! Alright, let's go ahead and get to the content then. This one's called A Final Twilight, an announcement. What is this, Paleo?
Yeah. This is from Matthew Moiser.
What?
Or Mosier. I still cannot pronounce his last name. But, yeah, this apparently is going to be his final song.
Why?
Until he goes off to the military.
Oh. Shoot. Alright, we'll listen to about a minute of it and we'll move on to the next one. That's Megaphoric, right? Yeah, that's Megaphoric.
2 years since the start of this perfect story. I don't want it to end. The bonds we made here extraordinary. I could never surrender. But my royal duties are dragging me away, and I can't say I'll be home someday. Standing on the platform, see you one last time. It's never been so hard for me to say goodbye. I could never tell you in person I'm not coming home. No, I'm not coming home.
That's about a minute and 11 seconds into the song. Check it out, guys. We'll make a list after the show. So
apparently that's not going to be his last song. He's going to do another song after that, but after that he's probably not going to have any more for quite a while.
Well, he's a good musician. Just subscribe to him. What's this? MLP? What?
It's crazy. It was actually last month, but I didn't see it until now.
Let's watch it then. Oh God. What? I love it. That face. Luna. It's so Japanese that I feel like I need to go get some sushi right now. Why is this? Why is Spike wearing a dress?
I don't know.
No, why? Twilight's face. That's great. This is so Japanese. Like, I guess that's just the law of Japanese cartoons. Is like,
oh yes, an apron. It's the apron he wears.
I'm so kawaii. You know.
Hirosashi's gonna slap your.
Don't you shut your mouth. Just talk about Hirosashi. But no, I don't get it. Like, whatever. What is there to get, right? I've been saying right after my sentences for the last week, and I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I'm like half Canadian now. Yeah, that's a great video, right? Hey, sorry. All right.
Sorry.
This one's called Pony. What have you been looking for, Pedro?
I don't know, but this is by Coco Nero, and apparently he made this. He made a cover of that big what does it say in the description? He made a cover of the
I don't even know. Let's watch it. I don't even. This is the introduction for My
Okay,
little
but yeah,
poggers.
that's Pony Trip by Coco Miru. But yeah, it's using those GIF images if you've ever seen them before. They're really weird, but he put them to the to a cover of the Big Laugh song.
I'm
And
usually the one who finds the
he
craziest.
said he made it out of a whole bunch of random instruments he bought, and which included a kazoo, an ocarina, an egg shaker, castanets, and a cowbell.
I love it. Usually I'm the one finding the crazy stuff. It's bizarre. Alright. Synthesia by Your Enigma, Tavian Scratch. So it's part of the Tavian Scratch series. Your Enigma is a professional musician. Like, this is all legit.
Hey, Saber.
Yes.
If you could go real quick to 250 and then play it there.
Alright, 250 and playing it there. I can go for a caramel frappuccino right now. Can I go get one quickly?
And play it. And then go.
Ooh, that's good. Ooh. Anything with like Latin choir in the background automatically wins.
I know, seriously, that is awesome.
One more time, just sends chills up your back. So awesome. All right. Officer Blubs. You saw the newest episode, Gravity Falls. I dressed up as you, and I dressed up as you, Officer Blubs.
Okay, next thing.
Before I want to play one of mine next.
Oh.
I have a list too, you know. I just clicked on an accident. Hold on. This is cool. It's Trixie's Pixels by Fuzzy.
I'm gonna.
So I love PMVs. I want to just let you guys know that if this thing was released about a year ago, it would probably be sitting at like 500,000 views. But since there's been such an influx of bronies making stuff, those big videos really just don't get, up there anymore. Like, you have to be literally something completely extraordinary and ingenious to really get noticed. Because, I mean, wouldn't you say like, something like this a year ago would have skyrocketed?
Yeah.
Like, skyrocketed. This thing is so advanced. Like, I gotta give the Bronies. We've gotten so much better at our, you know, the arts to the trade. Trade of the art? Or the trade? Yeah, or the trade. We've gotten better at PMVs, music, art, everything. It's all been, like, almost perfected. And then a year down the road from today, I'm going to be saying that, look back and go, wow, this stuff is for noobs. You see the stuff we have in 2013. Oh, wait, we're dead because of the Mayans, right? So what? How's the Mayan stuff supposed to work? Are the Mayans going to, like, break into our house?
I don't know.
Like, are they
Next
going
video.
are they going to throw spears at us or something?
What?
Yeah, the Mayans. Isn't that what happened?
Mayans aren't coming back. It's a prediction.
No, that's what the prediction is. They're coming back.
No. It's the prediction is that the world
It's
will end.
Montezuma's revenge. That's that's the thing, right?
What?
2012, the prediction on the wall says Montezuma's revenge, and the Mayans are coming back to break down our doors and kill us with spears. Right?
Whatever.
That's why I think if we get the National Guard to stop them in time, we can beat them back. I mean, they only have spears. So, yeah.
Whatever you say.
Mayo. Alright. Let's do one of your videos. Mumble's dinners served Pinky.
Oh my.
Oh god. Like Nazi Germany. Oh god. This is so appropriate for Halloween. I love it.
I know, because he's gonna put it with the other song he has, Couldn't You Just Simply Die, with the Art of the Dress remix.
Oh, nice.
And he's gonna make some other songs, and he's gonna make a little mini album for Halloween.
Mumble has such a unique sound. I love it. Alright. Let's go ahead and knock out the rest of this song so we move on to the videos. Our good friend So Great and Powerful has released another video. He's been making a song for each episode because he's just an intricate thinker like that and just really just thinks these things out. And this one's about, it's called Sofas and Quills. It's about episode 36. God, I love his music so much. It's so unique. Why did Cheerly have a pimp hat from a grocery bag?
Because she got it from her sugar daddy. I don't know.
Paleo, you rag scallion, you. I didn't know you had it in you. Alright. What?
What Hirasashi said in the chat, he's like, you don't shop at Fruits and Hats?
Fruits and Hats, Sofas and
Like
Quills.
Sofas and Quills?
Wow, Hirasashi just call it. That's right. I forgot. Ponyville has a store specifically for certain needs. Welcome to grapes and DVD players. Welcome to dog biscuits and shovels. That sounds kind of weird.
So, somebody said she got it from Dusty Cat.
What would be the weirdest combination of stores in Ponyville? Shotguns and glue. Oh.
What?
Suntan lotion and clean. No, no. It's the next door. Next door.
Okay.
All right.
Next video, please.
Next. Let's do this. Small song.
Oh yeah, this
Ooh.
is a typography.
You don't even need like 3 seconds to automatically know that's a Tombstone song. He has got a distinct sound too. Like, give me 3 seconds. Alright, I know exactly who it is.
My name is Pinkie Pie. Hello, and I am here to say, how you doing? I'm
Oh, this is nice.
smile and I will brighten up your day. Doesn't matter now, if you are sad or blue. Happy, 'cause cheering up my friends is just what Pinkie's here to do. 'Cause I love to make you smile, yes I do. It fills my heart with sunshine on the vibe. Yes it does. 'Cause all I really need is smile from these happy friends of mine.
I knew you'd enjoy that.
I gotta see what else is there.
I don't know who else that is. Who's that?
I think that was a Dabu X thing. Alright, for time's sake, we gotta move on.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's pretty awesome. Smile song, Tombstone mix. Typography, animation. Is it typography or typography?
I say typography.
Typography?
I don't know. Typography. But yeah, that's by No Pony Zone.
Man, these PMVers are getting so good. Like, wow. Alright. I believe that's it for songs. Just kidding! Dreams by DB. I hate Matt.
Well, that wasn't really. That was a song that's already been done, but that was a PMV.
Matt,
Yeah.
I hate your name because I can't say it right.
DB Pony.
Pony.
Or just say Decibel Pony.
Oh,
See, that's what it stands for.
DPB.
No, DBP.
DBZ Pony. Oh my god. Matt, this sounds just like the intro to Dragon Ball Z. I kid you not. Like, that's what it reminds me of. Not, I'm not in any way bashing. I mean, this is a fantastic song, but it reminds me of DBZ. Hold on. Let me hold on. Let me just find it. Let me just find it, please. This is my birthday tomorrow. I gotta find this, guys. Where is it? just what did he say? I know he's gonna say
Are
something.
you sure he doesn't remind you of Awoken by the wooden tombstone? Because apparently he's been getting comments like that.
Really? That's not even what? Alright, so here, just indulge me here, okay? I'm gonna start the song over. I'm gonna have a little browse open for Dragon Ball Z Kai intro, okay? Now just watch it, alright? Alright.
「
They just need some vocals. It just needs some vocals. They just needs vocals. Buy our merchandise or I'll kill you.
Wow.
It goes so well! Oh my god, the timing! Well, the promising future in Dragon Ball Z theme songs, Mr. Decibel Pony. I didn't even plan that. That was just that
Wow.
it just hit me. It just hit me. Didn't it though? Wasn't that awesome?
Yeah.
Oh god. I love ADD. Alright, let's move on to the next thing. Wildfire's Road Rage.
Oh yeah.
Now, Galaxy Art and Rob Bob are good friends of ours, and they're the ones who made this. It's, you know, Alligator the Tub and all that stuff. And they're good friends with Miss Sibsy. She actually works for the show as a storyboard artist, I believe. And she's very good at drawing. Hence why she works for the show. And she also loves to have road rage. Like the Sibsy in real life, she's Cowboy Dave and Rob could tell you all about it, but from what I'm told, she's got quite the case of road rage. Which, hey, I don't blame her. I have a pretty bad case of it myself. I despise red lights with a passion. But let's watch it. Oh, it's of her OC Wildfire. Oops, let me fix this. Of her OC Wildfire. Her OC was in the season finale. You know, they totally could have they should have followed this up with the Corolla cutting her off. Seriously. Because she hates Corollas. Right, Dave? Right, Dave? Right, Dave? Draft? Final draft? Anybody watching my show? No one watches my show. I forgot. Never mind. Your show! Alright, let's move.
Dave just said yep.
Yep. Alright. Then we have one more. Then we'll move on. Applelicious. And
yeah.
Funny enough, Black Griffin ran by the rough draft to me before he aired this, or you know, the day before he did the final cut. And I'm not trying to brag or nothing, but the derpy thing, I'm like, Black Griffin, you totally got to add that in there. You know, Derpy stole the show in the last roundup. Please do it in this Applelicious. And he's like, yes, that's brilliant. And he made the puppet for it. I'm so happy he actually did it. I didn't think he actually would. But we're both like, oh, yeah, we gotta do it now. And I'm like, I'm gonna play StarCraft. I'm gonna go work on this thing. He actually did it.
I got the E to the E to the YUP and an NOPE when I disagree. Ain't no other pony with the poise like me. I got wisdom, I'm a lesson in subtlety. I'm Macalicious. E. Yup.
Derpy. I don't know what went wrong. You know, with Derpy's butt, that might have killed Applejack. I'm just saying.
No.
Alright, let me just scroll through my like list one last time to see if there's... Oh, there is in honor of Halloween coming up. Can I please show one video and then we'll move on?
Sure.
Alright, for those who haven't seen it yet, amazing. Dying Batteries, Pinkie Pie.
Oh my god.
Hi, I'm Pinkie Pie.
We're about to have some good laughs here.
Story.
If you haven't seen this yet, you're in for the... Don't drink milk.
A weather French. Let's find book 2. Please turn the page when you hear this sound.
Alright, let's hit the part when she sings.
Ready?
Look at the part when she sings.
What's your favorite song? My little pony, my little
So just Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I just love it. Just the way he says friend. It's a poor kid in an orphanage who got this for like a Christmas present. One more, guys. One more. One more song.
I love singing. All you have to do is take a cup of flour, add it to the mix. Now just drink a little something sweet, not sour. A bit of salt, just a pinch. Make it sweet, pinch out a piece of stuff and fill out. Add a little more, you count to 4, and you never get your fill out.
Alright, let's move on. Alright, that's it for Videos of the Week, I believe. I have nothing else to show.
Yep, that's...
That's it. That's all I got. Alright, guys, if those come out for the content, thanks for showing up. We'll see you all next time. Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we'll have the list posted here. I'll post the list on Twitter. I'll do that.
Yeah.
After the show.
Also, you need to post the list for the other one, too, because...
I know, I never get around to doing it.
Yeah.
I need to do it, though. Alright, let's go ahead and take
now,
a quick short break. I want to get some water.
Okay.
Paleo's probably going to use the bathroom and empty his blowhole. That sounded disgusting. Because, you know, dolphins have blowholes. And I also forgot that. Let's just go ahead and take a break, alright? Break.
Okay.
Or I'll take a break right now.
Yeah.
Just break. Just cut.
I'll stay right
just
here.
Cut. It's fine.
I'll wait for you.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't know what the heck I'm talking about. Oh, Lord.
Okay, but if you guys want to ask us questions or want to say something about the 2-year anniversary of MLP, there is the Tumblr for Brony Breakdown, so you can come and just ask us a question or tell us something you want to say about the 2-year anniversary.
Can I play some background music while I'm gone?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Sweet, let me find it. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I had it. I had it. I seriously... Where'd it... What? Hold on. Oh, there it is. No, that's... Guys, this break's totally worth it. Just hold tight. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. I'll be right back. Yes, I had to find that song. Wait, hey, hold, wait. Guys, if that right there was a t-shirt, would you buy it? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go ahead and tell Final Draft with a t-shirt design then. Right? Right, Paleo? Am I right? I'll be back. Let's start the song over again.
Saber, are you back?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and get to it.
Okay. You want to do your tweet thing, or?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
All right. For those who support us via tweets and retweet us and favorite it, they get a shout out. So I'm gonna do it right now. 3 people. That's it. Well, Cody Michael, Emily Jones, Pony Boy, and Brandon Long. Thank you.
That's 4 people.
And I can't count. But no, everybody who's even here right now, thank you for showing up for the show. Any bit of support, even viewing it, is helpful to us. So thank you. Let's get to our 2-year retrospect about the fandom and the show and where it's grown, how it's going, all that stuff. So that's the topic for today's questions. So submit questions that pertain to that topic, and let's get to it.
Yes. Okay. The first thing I have is by actually Hirasashi. It's not really so much of a question, but more of a statement. I know this is already a consensus among the stream, but I felt that I should confirm that DB Pony's song along the DBZ Kai's opening was so perfectly timed that I almost lost myself. I'm talking down to the millisecond here. That is all.
I'm glad Hirasashi liked it. I have a dumb smile on my face now. I'm glad he liked it.
Yeah, that.
Was that great? I told you.
Yeah. But
Well, around
who knew?
I knew, and that's why I made the comparison. In the way, because I mean, I love Dragon Ball Z. And 15 seconds in, it was like, oh my god, this sounds like one of the intro songs for Dragon Ball Z to the T, with the timings and everything. So, Matt, you made a great song, dude. It was fantastic. All right, next.
Okay, 2 years, huh? There are 2 of you. You live in 2 different states. Coincidence? I'm stupid. Frowny face.
Conspiracy. I shouldn't be eating yogurt during a Q&A. Hold on.
You're eating yogurt?
It's almost gone. Hold on. It's delicious. Oh, Greek yogurt.
This is a great idea.
What?
Pie Disliker submitted. Sorry for submitting more than one question. Well, I haven't seen your first one, but because I'm scrolling down in order the recent ones. It says you guys should really get some tombstone masks and wear them as a group at EQLA.
No. Tombstone hates that mask.
Yeah.
You know, he doesn't like that face. But you know, it's still a funny joke. Happy Halloween. Yeah. Paleo, what do you think about the last 2 years of Ponies? Like, I want to hear your opinion. Like, have you grown as a person?
In the beginning, like, when the show first aired, you know, I had no idea it existed.
Yep. What were you doing at that time?
Going to school, really. Well, what I was doing at that time, I was kind of trying to start up a crappy gaming blog. And
You did?
yeah,
Oh, I forgot. I didn't know that.
and I was doing some reviews and stuff of Nintendo stuff. But yeah.
I was playing StarCraft.
Oh.
Like, that's when the StarCraft first came out, and I was, like, all about StarCraft. I was all about... In 2010, I was getting the hardware needed to make this pony stuff possible. I was working at a restaurant, just doing school, and buying my equipment, and then playing StarCraft. And then around 2011... Because, I mean, the show went on for about a year without me even really noticing until about August. Yeah. It was about...
I know, like,
10 months.
I think April after the show, the show's first season was over. I had seen icons of it. I'd seen like I'd seen vinyl scratch. I'd seen like people put music to her head bobbing, and that's really all I saw of the show. But I didn't really pay it no mind. Pay it no mind? What the hell am I talking?
What the hell am I talking? What are you, a caveman? What the hell go on?
But yeah, anyway, I didn't really pay any attention to it.
The first time I ever saw ponies was like on a YouTube video. It was for that One Piece Abridged, and there's a part where Luffy or whatever pulls out a phone and it has an Applejack on the back of the phone. I was like, what? pony? Why is there a pony in the back of the phone? And then I went to Meme Base and I saw how Meme Base was exploding with ponies, and I started paying more attention. And I was wondering what's going on. Why ponies? It's so weird. And then found out that ponies are back and animation was back with a vengeance. Roar! And I thought this show looked stupid. Why ponies? That's pretty gay. Because you know what? I was being my old self. And then I thought, hey, it's animation. I love cartoons. Let's give it a shot. And then I got hooked. I got hooked on the ponies. What about you? Where were you? What? That was about August for me. Early August. I became a Brony of last year. What about you?
It was about the middle of August. I think it was about around the same time you got into it. But we had no idea each other existed.
It's kind of eerie how similar our paths to becoming Bronies were. We both made documentaries around the same time. We both became Bronies around the same time.
Yeah.
We both are 23. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It is very crazy.
I think one of the first videos or the first fan videos I ever saw was Friendship is Magic. That one. Yeah.
That was one of the first ones for you?
Yeah, that was one of the first fan videos I ever saw. And then I was like, what? Because I'd also seen some YouTube poops from Zoroark the something.
Some of my first YouTube poops from the pony was, Yaridovich, Unanimous Delivers, those guys.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting because in 2010 was when the show came out. Well, yeah, fact. And then it went through its 4chan stuff later in the year, and then the early year, Equestria really showed up, and that stuff started, developing. I think over the course from February of 2011 to fall of 2011, it started crawling and getting momentum, but it wasn't until the beginning of season 2 that it really that's when it really got big.
Like in August, there was a big influx of people.
Yeah, it was,
including us.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then after we really joined at a very unique time, because I don't want to make it about me, but I'm not a musician, I'm not an animator, I'm not an artist, I'm not a PMVer, I'm just an observer.
Yeah.
Just like you, and we both have been observing from that point on, and it's weird to see the fandom grow and be outside observing it, and then down the road you find yourself, you're not even on the outside anymore, you're on the inside, you're part of it, and its growth. And that's so weird. Here I am back in 2011 saying, and there's this person, and they make the fandom fantastic and creative, I love it, I sound like Bane. Only when you watch My Little Pony will I give you permission to die. But, to your intolerance. Now I sound like Deckard Cain from Diablo. Leah, watch out for Diablo. I hope there's somebody who plays Diablo who got that joke. But, yeah, someone in Leah, Diablo. But, yeah, it's weird to think, during Ballad, it was all... I felt like an observer just really celebrating the fandom. And then to find out, now I have my own podcast with you. We're part of an awesome network that's growing, that's really changing the fandom for the better. And that we've been to conventions and talked to these voice actors one-on-one and sat down with them and have beer with them. And then talking to, quote-unquote, use the word famous, not to puff up pride, but just to, as far as well-deserved fame goes, but we've met really awesome Bronies like Isaac, SharePoint, and Dusty, and Draft, and just so many awesome people. I never even would have imagined to get to this point ever.
Yeah.
Never, ever, ever. I thought it would have just ended after Ballad, but never did.
Yeah, I think the thing is that when you made Ballad, that was you showing who you are in the fandom, because first you were uploading them in parts, right?
Yeah, I uploaded them in 6 different parts, and then I uploaded the one as a whole afterwards.
Yeah, and it wasn't really until Meme Base got the whole one and posted it that it kind of exploded.
Power of hosting sites, man.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's kind of a weird series of events that got me to where I am. Is because people say fame. You know, how did you get famous? I hate using that word because it sounds arrogant. But I mean, I guess there is well-deserved attention that you've, I guess, kind of did something right. I mean, for me, it was Ballad, and then Top 10, and then AC Race Bass like Bronies React. And I'm like, sure. And for frick's sake, I'm almost at 25,000 subscribers. What's up with that?
Yeah.
That's weird. But all that pales in comparison to the people that we've met and made friends with. Like this summer, this past summer, like meeting you for the first time, that was awesome.
Yeah.
That was amazing. That's one of my favorite moments, was finally meeting Paleo. And it wasn't even a moment of awkwardness. We hugged each other and we're like, let's get to work on this documentary.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like, it didn't even occur to us. We just got right to work. And then it was just neat meeting all of our friends online. It's like, you know, the EQI guys and Hirasashi and all these folk that, you know, you talk to online, and then you meet them in real life, and they're awesome, and they're kind, and they're really genuine, and it's amazing. It's my favorite part, just sharing memories with those guys. Everything else is, you know, icing on the cake. What do you think, Paleo?
I think we're not answering questions.
Oh God, yeah. I forgot about that. Oh, yeah,
I was
questions.
going to say something, but I was reading through some other things. But this kind of goes on with like what you know, we talking about. But anyway,
God, yeah.
like,
I'm sorry, I completely forgot we're doing
myself,
that.
or who's in the chat, is do you both still watch the show? Well, of course we do. And would you consider doing a let's watch of season 2 before season 3 is out?
Doubtful. We don't have the time for that.
Probably not before season 3 is out. We might do some like on the fly stuff if it's like an episode that we really liked or an episode that we really hated.
Is it possible? Oh yeah, married well.
Yeah, but because we did have this other channel where it was Saber and Paleo
commentary. Yeah. It's so weird looking back at our old stuff. Like, we'll make a commentary channel, and then we'll make a Brony Breakdown channel. Let's go back to Brony Breakdown. Let's talk about how that first showed up. I'm sorry, questions, hold on for 1 second. This is the origins of Brony Breakdown for those who want to know. After Ballad, I released a video saying, you know, what I want to do after Ballad of the Brony. I wanted to do Brony Breakdown. And that would be a series where every week I thought it would go along the lines of where I just dissect a part of the fandom each week and then move on. But then I thought, that's dumb. And then Paleo contacted me saying, hey, we should work on this together. And I'm like, you know what, sure, why not? I could use, you know, a partner. And we became good friends. Like, we got to the point when we were talking on Skype every day for like 3 months straight.
Yeah, really.
And there's one day
I remember that there was that one time where I had to go on my camping trip with my professor in the field biology class. And then, like, you said you felt empty.
I did! I felt weird. Because I was making so many good friends with this Brony stuff. And you were, you know, the top one. And then you went on your trip, and I was like, what do I do? What did I do before? Well, there's StarCraft, but it's not the same. And I felt empty. And I started meeting other Brony guys, like, you know, like I keep saying, Dusty was really one of the first, like, if we're going to talk about our friends that we've made along the way, like, it was Paleo and me and Hirasashi. It was a good friend of ours. We talked to him. There was our first chat room on Skype that kind of fell apart after a while, which, you know, some of the guys are still my Skype friends. But it wasn't until, like, we tried doing Brony Breakdown on our own for a couple of episodes, and we started making friends with, like, Dusty was a good friend of ours. And that was back when Dusty, even before he, like, made it big. Like, Dusty made, you know, he made World's Manliest Brony, and we contacted him on Skype. We're like, do you want to be a guest on our show? He goes, sure. And I was like, yes, we got Dusty Cat, the World's Manliest Brony. Awesome. And then Brony's React was released, and then he took off. Like, he eclipsed us. And we're like, farewell, Dusty. Farewell. Remember us. Remember us, little people. And, but, you know, he's not that kind of guy where he you know, forget people who are his friends. Not, you know, he's a good guy. But Dusty was one of the first ones. Who else was there?
I'm trying to think of who we were talking to.
Definitely. Well, I guess we can get to the point where we talk about Because what were we doing before EFR exactly? I mean, there's that time period between.
We were going on. Well, the thing is, what you did is that you went on your
Oh, I did a Let's Play.
yeah, the Let's Play thing.
Oh yeah, Day 9 inspired me after watching his Amnesia Let's Play. I started doing Let's Plays of my own with Sabers. That's right! Moving Brony Breakdown to a live stream wasn't even intentional. We were uploading the videos completely, like, not even real time. And then I started doing Let's Play with Skyrim and Amnesia, and that was quite successful. And I was like, oh, 20 viewers. My God, we're going places. And then it got really popular. Like I beat the game, and we broke over 100 viewers in that live stream, and it was amazing. And then I was like, Paleo, let's move Brony Breakdown to a live stream. We started doing that instead. And what days did we air Brony Breakdown prior to EFR? What days?
I think we still did it on Thursday.
Did we? Yeah, we did, didn't we? We did. And after that, some guy named Final Draft showed up. And he was all business oriented. It was almost like getting approached by some like government agent. And he's like, "Hey, I'm Final Draft from Everfree Radio. We would love it if you could join our network." And Dusty Cat, you know, he was saying Dusty, you know, a friend of ours. Draft. Let me do my Final Draft impersonation. Watch this. Hey, my name is Final Draft, and I really want you all to join our network here at EFR. We are a team of bronies trying to provide better quality entertainment for all bronies everywhere. So, you know, I really think that Brony Breakdown would be a great and add-on to that team. There it is. But no, Final Draft hit us up with the offer joining Everfree Network and or Everfree Radio, and I was like, Paleo, should we do it? And remember, we both were kind of skeptical.
Yeah,
at first.
we were still kind of hesitant because we were like, oh, how much control are we gonna have?
And I thought our previous viewership wouldn't follow us. Instead, Draft gave us full creative control. Keep it PG. That's the only rule. And, you know, that had to be the rule because Hasbro itself actually watches our... I don't know if they actually watch our show, but they do keep tabs here on Everfree Radio. And they, that was the only thing. Keep it clean. Besides that, it was nothing but positives from that point on. We quadrupled our viewership.
Yeah.
And made some really awesome friends and some connections. Like, if it wasn't for joining Everfree Radio, our documentary wouldn't be as awesome as it's going to be. So, a big shout out to Final Draft and the crew from Everfree Radio from us.
Speaking of the documentary, another one from Pi Disliker. This was his first question. What makes you more excited, the documentary coming out or season 3? You must pick one.
Wait, our documentary or the other one?
Yeah, is it ours or the other one?
Oh, we got a problem. The question. Skip it. I'm really excited about season 3 because it's almost the point where it's like my ear's itching. Sorry.
Yeah, I think I would have to say season 3 because
that's the bread
at this
butter.
point there's like they're holding it back.
Well, it's kind of like you're a bunch of friends just took a vacation. You're waiting to see them come back home. It's kind of like that for me. I look forward to seeing the main 6 and just I can't wait. I really can't. I look forward to seeing them again. What about you, Paleo?
I have to say season 3 because I guess I just want the new episodes. I want that new episode feel again. Because I remember when I started after I finished season 1 and then I started season 2 episodes, I was like, oh, these are new. Yes.
New feeling. And that chatter from week to week where the fandom just, buzzes with anticipation for the next episode and making stuff to celebrate the previous episode. It's a great thing. I look forward to seeing it again. Oh, any week now. All right. Next question.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, DBP Pony just said there's gonna be a huge surge of fans. Like, yeah, but season 3, guys.
Oh yeah.
Expect another wave of fans. It's gonna get much bigger. With every single passing season that airs, the fandom almost, I think, let's say double in size. So it's gonna get big again.
Here's a question from Brony Dan. As an observer, is there anything I could do in the community to help or get more involved?
Okay, I get this question a lot. A lot of it is timing, but before we even get into that, you have to ask yourself, what are you doing it for? Paleo and I do what we do because we want to celebrate the fandom and make it more well known to you guys and to people who are outside the fandom. We do it for, I would like to think, pure intentions and fun. Yeah. If you're doing it just to get noticed and become quote unquote famous, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. Find something that you love to do. Make video games, art, singing, interpretive dance. I don't know. Do that to celebrate the show, and then everything else falls into place. I mean, if you want to get more involved, then I gotta keep my lips sealed. Actually, I can't say that. If you want to get more involved, just keep your ears open. Look for the hosting sites, see what kind of projects are going on, and don't be afraid to message other bronies on YouTube or on their email asking them if you can help out in any way with their projects. I mean, don't be afraid. Every shot, that's thrown. Swing at it. All right, next question.
When you first started this, was it called something different from Brony Breakdown?
It's always been Brony Breakdown. It always has. I remember it was a week after Battle was presented. I was driving to a Japanese restaurant to pick up my to-go order. I was driving down the road and I saw some cows to the right of my car, and I was looking at them. And I don't know why, but I looked away from the cows, looked back on the road, and I thought, yeah, Brony Breakdown, because we break down stuff.
What?
I don't know why it went that way, but that's what I remember. So next time people will say, what's the inspiration behind Brony Breakdown's name? Cows.
Cows?
Mrr.
Apparently.
Yeah, go figure.
Okay, man, we've already answered a lot of these questions because of that long spiel we did, because I'm getting questions like, before becoming bronies, what were we doing? Is like, we kind of answered all those things. We were
assassins.
Here's a question. How long will this fandom last?
Oh, this question. Paleo, remember when Pokemon first came out?
Yeah, I do.
Do you still like Pokemon?
Yeah, I do.
How long has it been?
Over a decade.
I think there's your answer. As long as the sincerity lives within the fans of the show, the fandom will continue to live on. I will always love My Little Pony. I will always be a brony. Forever. Because the show's taught me so much, and I've become a better person because of it. As long as I'm alive for the rest of my life, I think this fandom... as long as Paleo and I are still friends, which we will, and as long as we still like this show, this fandom will be kept alive, right?
Right.
We'll be the last ones to hold out. No, I think the fandom's going to have a very long life. Especially with the internet. I mean, it's going to probably decline as time goes on, because shows change. G5 could, for all we know, revert back to the old formula. We never know. But this fandom, G4 fans, no, we're going to be here on the internet for quite some time, just drawing art, making animations, all kinds of stuff. I'm not worried about that.
Yeah.
It's just like Pokemon, You don't just stop liking it.
Right.
You kind of grow out of it, and maybe it slows down a bit because you grow up a bit, but you still, you still love it.
Yeah. Some more than others, because one thing I realized...
Oh, here we go!
No. I'm comparing the fandoms, but, like, because I realized that, one thing about fandom is that this is really the first fandom that I've been really involved in. And I haven't really been like that with other, franchises or, TV shows or video games.
Well, here's something about fandom that's quite interesting. And this is the first fandom really to exist that's so, like, interactive and has a sense of community. I mean, there are fans like Star Wars fans, Star Trek fans, and all these other fans, and even Homestuck, but Bronies have something different. We have a hub. It's almost like shut up. I didn't mean like that. It's almost as if, and tell me if it's a weird analogy, it's almost as if we're a beehive and we have a hive to go back to, that we're always buzzing around and interacting with each other. It's a central hub, no pun intended. We're so active here on the internet with one another, and there's such a tight, packed community. It's just so alive, and you see content pouring out from it. That's unlike anything I've ever seen before. I mean, of course, there's other fan bases who, you know, the furries were kind of scattered because they really didn't have a hub. They didn't. They never had a TV show or anything. There was more about eye of the beholder and how you interpret it. But Bronies, we have more concrete foundation, and we really built on that.
Yeah.
And other shows are starting to do that too. Gravity Falls, you're starting to see more fan content come from them. Bronies.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get as big. I mean, the thing is, like, one thing I noticed about Ponies is that it's getting people to watch cartoons and give them a chance before they judge them.
And I agree. Gravity Falls really doesn't have enough of a. I mean, it's kind of an interesting dynamic because Bronies was the show My Little Pony, and the fan base was odd enough to actually label fans of the show for what they do and what they watch. Gravity Falls doesn't have that.
Yeah, it's just a cartoon.
It's just a cartoon. Same thing with Hey Arnold. And some haters, I'm sorry, haters. I gotta stop using that word. I don't like that. Some critics of the show and of Brony say, "Why do you have to celebrate it?" You know, I liked Hey Arnold, and I don't call myself an Arnold Rony. And it's like, why do you have to label yourself? And it's like, yeah, you know, that's a good question. Why do we have to label ourselves? Well, it's because we're not just viewers of the show. We celebrate the crap out of it, and we love sharing what we come up with. It's literally like a sandbox in Ponies.
You know, it's kind of interesting because, Joe Stevens of the Equestrian Inquirer, he was a really big fan of Ed, Edd and Eddy.
Yeah, he was.
And they actually called themselves something, which I had no idea that existed.
Yeah, what they call them, Gravy Heads or something like that, or Gravies?
Yeah, like the Gravius.
Gravius, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're diehard fans for all kinds of shows. Like, there really are there's a minority in most fandoms where there's just that group of people who love the show. I mean, look at the G3. There are even the old collectors and the girls who love the show to death and love going to the conventions and collecting toys. Yeah. But it really is because the reason why Bronies stand out is it's so unorthodox. It's so unusual. And that kind of catapulted that. The fact that was, you know, obvious and we played on that and catapulted it because we go from being really unorthodox fans to unorthodox fans who are really, really talented at what we do, and that's art and animation and PMVs, and we love celebrating this show. Ponies became it's kind of like dumping a box of Legos on the floor. Ponies are the building material, and people were able to express their talent through that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like Cowboy Dave said that Joe Stevens segment he did on his Ed and A forum that he was a part of. He called it the Gravy Inquirer.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, let's do another question.
Yeah, let's do more questions. Oh, here's one from DB Pony.
Oh, God.
Excluding the internet, how supportive are your friends of what you do in the community? Do you have any words of wisdom for those who may be going through critical judgment from their peers? Also, who does your hair?
Final scratch. All right, this is a good question.
My mom does my hair.
Oh, my own hair? No, I go to a salon. Don't judge me.
Well, I won't let other salonists or I won't let other hairdressers cut my hair because they always do it wrong.
Yeah, I know that feel, bro. I know that feel.
Yeah.
Okay. And a lot of these questions are going to be addressed in the documentary. Because one thing we wanted to get across is this documentary that we're working on is not a bunch of bronies patting themselves on the back saying, well, we're pretty awesome, aren't we? No, we don't need that. That's not deserved. What this documentary is going to be an academic analysis of why bronies exist, how they got there, and what makes them stand out among other fandoms. You need some solid concrete and facts to really show why that's, a big deal. Now, when it comes to family members and friends who might not support you, it all depends on the individual, him or herself. It's never black and white. There's a bunch of answers, and a bunch depending on the situation. I could be because there are different types of bronies. There's the type of brony who's very, very, very die hard about the show. They'll wear nothing but My Little Pony merchandise. They'll do nothing but talk from phrases from the show, and they're easily offended if you don't like the show. I hate to say it, guys, but unless you're in a very accepting family, it's not really going to fly with society. You're going to get a lot of flack for it. And I hate to say that, but that's just the way it is. We still play by the rules of mainstream society because it's mainstream society. Now, bronies have shaken up, or shooken up, whatever, society a bit, and hopefully, as time wears on, bronies can have an impact on it. But you have to be subtle about it, all right? And not to say you can't. Okay, being a brony. And I don't want to come across as being a flip-flop, but
Flip-flop!
being a brony is not a religion, and it's not a sexual orientation, alright? And I gotta say this, don't take it too seriously. This is coming from the guys who are making over a 3-hour-long documentary. But if you want your friends and family to give the show a chance and give yourself a chance for being a brony, don't shove it in their face. No one likes getting anything shoved in their face. Be subtle about it. Don't make a big deal out of it. If you're wearing a pony shirt and someone says, hey, what's up with that? You say, oh, it's Show My Little Pony. It's pretty good. Check it out sometime. Be really nonchalant about it. Be confident about it. Don't be like, oh my god, 20% cooler, blah, 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 blah. Would you sit down right now? We're watching it right now. You don't like the show? Well, you're not my friend anymore. That's extreme. That's dumb. Don't be that person. Play it cool. Play it smart. Be patient, alright? And guess what? If someone doesn't like the show, that doesn't mean they can't be your friend. I have tons of friends who aren't bronies. And guess what? We're really chill. My friend Scott just came back to town. He's a big-time musician. And he'll ask me about this brony stuff, and I'll say, this is what I'm doing. And I'll ask him about his music stuff, and he'll say, this is what I've been doing on tour. And I'll say, that's really cool. Let's go play some video games, alright? You can have
Then
friends.
yell at each other.
And then we shout at each other, you're a freaking noob. Any way, okay, when it comes to causing change for family and friends, you have to be very cool about it. You gotta be confident, but don't be over zealous and don't be arrogant, alright? Any kind of real change has to be done. You gotta do it, no, I wouldn't say by the book, but you really just gotta be, it takes patience, alright? It's a long-term game. Nothing you can do within a day. It's a long-term commitment. I'll tell you about my parents. My mom and dad don't really care for it. They don't really mind it, but they'd rather me probably be like,
Doing something else.
playing football, but they still tolerate it. And the word tolerate, by the way, I don't even really like the quote love and tolerance, because tolerance means you're just putting up with somebody. I don't really like that. But my parents tolerate it, and that's cool. But the reason why they tolerate it is because I don't shove it in their face. I tell them, this is what I am, Mom and Dad, I like the show. And I take it seriously with what I do in the fandom. And they're like, okay, Steven, that's fine. Just don't get too wrapped up into it. And that's fair. That's just them wanting their kid to make sure they get out and do other things besides ponies. That's love. What do you think, Paleo?
Yes.
I'm sorry I'm dominating these conversations. I got a lot on my mind. I've been meditating on these things before, because we really are getting into the documentary stuff soon.
Yeah, very soon.
And working on it, and it's just a lot to think about. Because I really think if your dad to stop calling you gay, first off, that's another thing entirely. It has more to do with, okay, I'm not opening that can of worms right now. Just be subtle about it, and work your way up from there. All right, next question.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep dominating these. This next question is all yours.
Let's see. How come when Saber quoted the super diehard Brony, he used 20% cooler? Why not any other, any different pony meme?
Nah.
Isn't that from the same? That's from the same episode.
Is it really?
Yeah, it is. From Suitor for Success.
Wow.
No, I'm the diehard Brony is where I recognize what episode, what quote is said from what episode and like who wrote it. Yeah, I'm I'm that
Paleo
type.
is the encyclopedia. I'm more of the philosopher. Paleo's more of the engineer. Like he's like, brain logged in, Roger checked, engineer station on, green lights, go go go, information pouring out. I'm like, what thine rock falleth on my head? Why is it here? Why? Where's God? And Paleo's like, I have no time for this philosophy. Because that falls in your conundrum of philosophy. Paleo's more
Okay,
like, if I got a big mother hopper asking me a question about MLP, well, I'll answer the question. While you're asking me questions, I'll answer more questions. I'm sorry, that's a complete failed attempt of doing Meet the Engineer, but whatever.
Yeah. Anyway. Well, what? Oh, will you guys be at EQLA? I will. I have my ticket.
The final draft asked that question.
I don't know. It says anonymous. It might be.
He did. He did. He did. I know he did. He did. Oh, guys, at this point, I'm not sure if I will be able to make it or not. We'll see what happens. I want to go, and I want to be there to see my friends again, but I can't say for sure yes or no. So maybe we'll see what happens.
Okay, more of a statement than a question. Lately, it seems that bronies are moving from just a fandom into a culture. In my admittedly limited experience, bronies think, behave, and interact a bit different than non-bronies. Has it been the same for you?
It really depends on your group of friends you interact with.
Yeah, really.
EFR guys are very chilled. You wouldn't know we're bronies unless we're walking outside of a convention or you ask us about it.
Yeah.
I mean, in all fairness, when we go to pony conventions, that's pony territory. You can dress up as you please. But, I mean, yeah, we're a subculture. We're more than a fandom. We're a subculture, definitely. What was the question again?
I deleted it.
Oh, God. Wasn't something along the lines of, like, how to get treated from other people? Like, I wear an Atari shirt, and play video games, and I love ponies. You can be involved with more than just, you can be involved in more than just one fandom. Hope that answers the question.
I think it does.
Let's just say it does. Okay, let's do 2 more questions, all right?
Okay.
Making good ones, Paleo.
I suppose we'll answer this one because I kind of wanted to say what. Oh crap! I was disconnected. Anyway, yeah, I kind of wanted to say what or not what, but why we are into the show, and the question here is yeah, what got us into the show, as in any specific element of it. You there?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Well, for me, in a nutshell, animation in general. It really was animation. I'm a kid of the 90s. See animation come back in the form of ponies was shocking, but at the same time, very refreshing. That's what hooked me first, was animation. I'm like, cartoons are coming back? Thank God. It's ponies? Okay, that's kind of weird. I'll watch it anyway. Oh my God, it's a good show. Let's watch some more. That was for me. What about you?
For me, it's a sort of different. It might sound kind of weird, but it's how the ponies
Pony.
don't look like ponies.
Oh, yeah. Thank God.
I guess it's because when I saw them, like, especially when they face head on, is that they sort of look like the Powerpuff Girls when they face head on. So I'm like,
Well, they got big eyes, which is nice.
yeah, they got the big eyes.
And they look
everything.
they look very colorful and just detailed. Like they look more like individuals. Because in My Little Ponytails, I couldn't tell the difference. Who's who? Besides their cutie mark, and that was it. But in G4, their faces look very distinguished. One.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's like one of the main reasons. There's a lot of different reasons of why I got into the show, but that's one of the main reasons. Is like because when I started seeing fan art of it and like just different images of the show, I was like, these don't look like ponies. They look like something else.
Pony Mom.
Like they weren't like the My Little Pony that I knew of. Okay.
Let's do one last question.
Friendly reminder. You said something about updating us with the documentary at the end of the show. Unfriendly reminder. Tell us about the doc now.
Let's do that right now then.
Yeah, we should probably do that now.
All right, guys. Here's an announcement.
And we'll post it as a text announcement on the Kickstarter and the Tumblr.
Okay. So, the other documentary, we have to take into consideration its presence, of course. Its release date and just everything, because a lot of it and what it does influences our own. For example, that music documentary that was released a while back, it was great, but kind of swept under the rug. And we were under the idea, we were under the tactic of getting our documentary out before theirs. That won't happen now. We have so much work to do, and we were so worried about getting it out in time that it got to the point where I decided, never mind. Just never mind. I don't care from this point on when the documentary for the BronyCon documentary releases. All we care about from this point on is putting our heart and our passion and our creativity into our own documentary and making the best damn piece of work that we've ever done. If that makes any sense grammatically, I don't know. But we're going to do our absolute best to make something that we can be proud of and have no regrets about. If we would have rushed something out, I would never forgive myself. This is a one-shot opportunity. And Paleo and I decided this thing's going to be complete when it is complete. And that's when we feel comfortable with it. We have an amazing team of visual editors that we recently acquired. Omega Ozone, Adequoy, Feedsy, Shiro Point. Twizzle and Rabies Bun are also helping out with a part of the documentary. We have some awesome musicians on board. Psychosis have been working really hard making a giant mashup medley for songs.
And it sounds awesome.
It does. He did it in a day. He did it in a day. And we have an awesome vector art department. And we've decided, why rush the talent? Why push them that quickly? Let's take our time. Let's make something that we can be proud of, and that's what we're going to do. Our documentary won't be released early November. Sad to say, that's just the way it is. There is no definite release date that we can say off the top of our head. I think around late November or mid-November, we'll be able to give you a better idea of where we are, and we'll have a release date by then. But from this point on, we have a lot of work to do. It's not the documentary isn't even halfway complete by any means. We have a lot of work to do. And we are working with a very competent, talented, and awesome team. And we want to make the most of it out of this opportunity. So, sorry about the delay. It won't be out before the documentary. And in a way, it's kind of a relief. I don't like competing against other projects. So now we're going to stand on our own as our own entity and do our very best to make sure that you all get an awesome, high-quality experience and get the complete scoop about Bronies from Bronies. So yeah, that's the way it's going to be. Paleo, anything you want to add onto that?
Yeah. For the amount of interviews we have, we're probably not going to use them all, but we had about a little bit over 50 interviews. That's not including interviews with multiple people. Like, we did interviews with Main 6, the dev team behind Fighting is Magic, and that includes 6 people.
We got a lot of footage, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
We were able to get an audio editor, a good friend of ours, actually, Matt, who's going to help us.
Yeah, he's in the chat right now.
Actually edit the audio and to make it sound really nice. And then once again, we have a very awesome team of people we're working with, and they're not just people; they're friends. So it's an experience that I don't want to rush. I want to work with these guys. I want to be like, I don't want it to end yet. I want to take this team and get the most out of it, because what we get out of it, I believe, will be quite the masterpiece. And it's not about money. It's not about subscribers. It's not about numbers. It's not about getting famous or anything like this. This project is our baby. We want to make it awesome for you all, so you all can look back on it as well and saying that was something this fandom can say, wow, we made our own documentary that we can be proud of. Let's put a notch in our belt, you know, for something that even hopefully stands up with anthology as far as remembrance goes. So that's our goal, to make something that you all can be proud of and enjoy. So yeah, that's the documentary update. Sorry about the delay. This thing will be ready when it's ready.
Yeah.
It's Dino's fault. Blame him. LOL.
What?
Matt said that.
Matt blaming Matt. Typical
Yeah.
Matt.
Oh, Matt. Matt after Matt. If there's any other questions or anything, well, it's 11:31.
Yeah, we should probably close it out.
Let's go ahead and do it then.
But yeah, we're gonna have a text post ready. Hopefully before midnight, we'll have a quick text post on the Kickstarter for the documentary, and then I'll post it on Tumblr as well.
Yep.
But yeah, next week will be.
So go ahead.
Yeah, next week will be on a regular schedule at 9 p.m. on Thursday.
Yep, 9 p.m. Thursdays Eastern Time. Besides that, we have no guest announcements for next week. We'll try to find somebody and let you all know by the weekend. That's about it. I'll be releasing my top 10 video tomorrow for top 10 Brony musicians, whatever, songs of the month. Sorry that was delayed. Been busy with the doc and just coordinating. And, oh yeah, weekly roundup. I'm putting that on hold for the rest of the month until this documentary is over. I can't be doing it. It's just too time consuming. So that's going to have to wait. Besides that, that's about it for this week. Thanks for coming out, guys. We'll see you all next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Blah, blah, blah.